Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to create 3 artist trading cards, and here you see me preparing the base of them, and I have some jelly printed strips left over from the last video where I shared that handmade journal from an envelope and where I made the inside pages from jelly prints. And I had to cut those papers to a certain size, and I had these strips left over. I didn't want to throw them away, so I decided I will use them for a collage. And here I'm adhering them with gel medium to a piece. I believe it's a cheap watercolor paper. I will speed up this process a little bit so you don't get bored by me watching gluing down those paper strips. I try to alternate a little bit between the colors, though I don't pick a pink on top of pink. I try to just mix them so I have a higher contrast. Of course, you can use these kind of backgrounds for many other projects, or you can use them in your art journal. I will link up some videos where I did similar backgrounds in my art journals to the info box. You will find them in the right corner of your video screen. And you don't need to have paper scraps from jelly printing. You can do the same technique with any kind of pattern papers you have at home. I finally put down this brown piece of paper. I will end up cutting it completely away when I cut my artist trading cards. Here I'm using I believe it's called Catalyst. I forgot it already. I said something wrong the last time. Well, it's a tool I found in my art supply store, and I haven't used it very much. Just there you can see it, it's Catalyst. Just lately I discovered that it's perfect for collages when you go over your background. Also when you use it on canvas, it smoothes everything out and it takes away the gel that is too much. I let this paper dry overnight and then I cut some artist trading cards from it. I've used a die because just to have it, of course you can just use your paper cutter and trim it to the right size, which is 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches for artist trading cards. Here I have stamped an image with embossing ink, and I will add some embossing powder to all of the cards, and I picked glitter powder everywhere. Recently I saw some really inspiring pieces from my design team members, Kate and Dunya, over on Instagram, and they are using a lot of these glitter embossing powders on their work, and I really love how the projects are looking, and so I decided I want to try this myself. Here I'm using another stamp. It's also from the pencil mark stamp sets, just as the one I've used before. And I also will just use it with embossing ink. I'm using VersaMark. You can see it's pretty dirty already, but it works just fine. And the last image is also from the pencil marks. I really like these stamp sets for background stamping and for mark making. And they look really nice together with that glitter powder. I'm going to heat set the powders and then I will be back decorating the cards. I tried several die cut pieces I had laying around, but I didn't like them very much, so I picked these leaves from Tim Holtz. Those are also cut from Gelli printed paper. I just used some of my scraps and I'm adhering them with some just normal wet craft glue. For my main images I have already stamped some butterflies. These are from my Small Grungy Butterfies stamp set, and as you can imagine I have also used some Gelli printed papers here, and I try to just match my background colors. I now cut off the excess and then I would just add some titles to each of the cards to finish them up. And I believe I will now add some splatters. Yes, I do. I almost forgot this, but of course I usually add splatters, and I think some white splatters are perfectly on these cards. And here you can see the finished cards. I hope you enjoyed my video today. It was a bit a quicker video, and I think it's perfect to find ways to use up some of the paper scraps. I wish you a wonderful rest of the week, and I hope we will see us next time. Bye!